Whether it's fake news, legitimate press, clickbait media, or social media, we are now a media-generated and fueled society. How you use it, personally and professionally, will without doubt determine your success in life. That's why there is now nothing more important for every individual, every business, every organization to understand the critical need for mastering the media.
It wasn't just a lie, it was such a bad, obvious lie.
Why is it lie after lie after lie?
Another conspiracy theory, another falsehood.
Why lie about something that you don't have to lie about?
You're saying it's a falsehood, and they're giving alternative facts.
It's somebody's version of the truth, not the truth.
Truth is truth. I don't mean to go like...
No, it isn't truth. Truth isn't truth.
One thing is now certain in every corner of our personal and professional lives. The media is pervasive and affects us all. It changes our thinking process, the way we conduct ourselves with family and friends, how we move about the professional world seeking new ways to carve out our niche and success, and most important, how we choose to use the media in every single form to our advantage.
This massive gathering of private data and the use of it in ways that consumers are just completely unaware.
A woman reportedly lost out on an internship with NASA over her expletive-filled tweets about nabbing the position. Screenshots of the now deleted tweets obtained by BuzzFeed News show the user, identified as Naomi H., writing, "Everyone shut the f*** up. I got accepted for a NASA internship."
We'll be back tomorrow after football. Hope to see you then.
Out of here. Mastering the Media is the deep dive into every facet of the media and provides background intelligence, knowledge, and strategy of how the various forms of media work, what they want from you, how to avoid being used, and then how to use every form of media to your advantage every single time.
We're in a time where social media is a driver behind content. And if you generate conversation on social media, if you take risks, there's a ratio between the amount of conversations that are being had versus the amount of box office you get.
How to avoid texting, writing, printing, saying anything that will derail your personal and professional life. What the keywords are that will get you in trouble and those that will rise your content above the noise. Understand the various platforms, what they're looking for, and how if it's cost-effective public relations and marketing you seek, ensures it reaches the right people, the decision makers, and will avoid a waste of time and money from firms and individuals that claim they know all about how the media works, but have never spent a single day in a news setting, a production office, a social media creativity and development session. In other words, they've never been in those media trenches and never learned from first-hand experience.
Be ready to be thrown off your game at every single step because this is a full contact sport.
There's an element of old-style media training in what I do. I've worked with C-level executives, getting them ready to become network analysts, doctors and attorneys who also seek to promote their business and then become the go-to interview for medical and legal questions by local, national, and global media. And I've for years worked with athletic departments, athletic directors, coaches, and players to face a dogged press. But as part of the training they get nowhere else is again that deeper understanding to who and what the media is. Hey, put it this way, great athletes know their plays, but they also school themselves in what the opposition will do, every facet of what the other side may throw at them. Mastering the Media fills in those gaps and delivers what, in essence, is a complete playbook.
You're going to have to learn your cliches. You're going to have to study them. You're going to have to know them. They're your friends. Write this down. We got to play them one day at a time.
Got to play. It's pretty boring.
Of course it's boring. That's the point. Write it down.
Learn what drives every network and station to an editorial conclusion. Who the reporters are, what their history tells you about the interview and the story, how the ownership of the outlet changes their stance, what they want from you in the interview, and how being armed with as much information as possible about the interviewer, you're prepared to ensure your story gets told every time. Your facts are presented in a manner that will make you look good every time. And if you'll never be on camera, no worries. Mastering the Media will make you a better prepared news consumer. I tell everybody that we live in the greatest informational society in the history of the planet. I can find out anything, within 5 minutes. But people don't do it. They fall for this stuff on a regular basis. And this is what incites anger. Not everybody will be an interview subject, but with the vast proliferation of media around the world, there's a critical need to know and understand the honest difference between real and fake news. The telltale signs of those who shape the news for their advantage at your expense. The outlets that truly stick with the facts, compared with those who hide their true meaning. Television, radio, newspaper websites, magazine websites, internet platforms dedicated to the web only, social media disguising itself as news. Now more than ever, everyone needs to be an educated news consumer. Learn the difference between what's being pushed to make you little more than informational sheep, and how just a few minutes every day, a few simple keystrokes, and a simple desire to be informed and educated makes all the difference in breaking from the mold of being led by the noise.
I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not going to take this anymore!
Master the media. Every form of media, every single time. Never let them see you sweat.
Mr. McLean, now that it's all over after this incredible ordeal, what are your feelings? Well. Merry Christmas, no doubt. Merry Christmas. Did you get that?